to Wolf Farms. I'm Dawn, also known as Knittin' Wolf.
And I'm James, also known as Wolf Photo. You can find us on the internet at wolffarms.net. We have a scent of the month every month. You get 25% off that scent. And for the month of March, it is cherry almond. So you get 25% off anything scented in that fragrance. And we have other sale items as well. So swing on by, check that out. I'm sure you will find something you'll enjoy. We want to welcome new and returning viewers. Thanks for joining us.
Something white on me.
Yeah, probably a dog hair. Huh?
Well, she went down right when I was going to show the things.
So, what do we got on tap for
Did you say welcome to new viewers?
Yeah, thanks for joining us today.
Yep. On this bright, sunny, 80-degree weather.
Yeah, this is California for you. Feel bad for everybody back east, but we're supposed to get 80 degrees today, so that would melt your snow, definitely. You sent some this way, cool us down.
Well, and then for our drought, we could use the snow, too.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
We need to share. Quit hogging it all.
We'll share our heat. You share some of your snow.
Yep. This week's segments include Farm Happenings, Farmer's Almanac, In the Coop, Flown the Coop, Squeal Like a Pig, and Roundup.
Alrighty. So let's get underway.
There's a cameo of Dundee's grabbing lip balms. I'm just kidding. But you might want to grab them before he does because they're buy two get one free, so they're flying off the shelves.
Yeah, and if you got to make sure you use the that special product where you get two, you get charged for two if you select three. It's a specific thing that you have to
drop down menu.
Yeah, it's the first right at the top of the list. Buy two get one free, and then you select your scent. So
I think we're both distracted.
I think so. We had to do a quick pause to take care of some business that
taking care of business.
Doggy business. When nature calls. Gotta let him out the door.
Yep.
So
I was wondering how far you're going to take this.
We'll end there before you do TMI, huh?
Yep.
So, Farm Happenings.
Here's the segment that'll be the longest. So let's see. Tuesday we had Fuji's second Wham Bam chemo. Because we went Friday last week and then
Tuesday was the follow-up with the next round. So.
And within that evening, after chemo, the lymph nodes were going down. Yeah. I mean, it's been it's
the best she has responded since November to any of the chemo drugs that she's been given. So we're excited. Yeah. And
because the big one on her chest I couldn't find it.
Yeah, they're all going away, which is what we want. We want to get them gone, and where we can then maintain them there. So so we're really excited.
Really excited about. She's in my lap here asleep. So just like how you would cradle a baby, that's why I got one hand.
It'll be fun when you get to show your projects.
Yeah.
That's
but
okay.
She even acting more hyper and feeling...
definitely feeling good. So, yep, so we're excited that she's responding and, hopefully we can get her into remission.
Yeah, I think she's really, really close. I mean, it's...
Yeah.
I can't wait for Friday, our next chemo day, for the oncologist to see her. Check
it out and then... we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Hopefully, like I said, we've kind of been maintaining, but it's always been there. And if we can get it gone and then maintain it there, then that's all the better. So, So yay, Fuji.
So then, it just goes downhill now from here.
Not necessarily, but we mentioned that we had coyote had dug under the fence here last podcast, did we not?
No, we didn't. That just happened this week.
I thought we had mentioned that last podcast. So we can't remember. It all just blends together. We had an issue where coyote digging under the fence. Well,
are you wanting me to tell it, or you started telling it?
Well, yeah, it doesn't matter.
We're totally not functioning today.
She's distracted today.
Well, it's the spring forward.
Yeah, she's off because we're daylight savings time. For those that don't have it, you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. So we're losing an hour. So I'm in a rush. My schedule is all convoluted.
Yeah. So, but anyway, so I guess I'll start telling. You did more of the. I got the text from work.
How did we even look? Why do we even look? Oh.
You know why she started looking? Because we got a missing chicken. That's why. See, our rooster we call Gimpy.
Yeah.
He was nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
And I get the text.
I'm like, I can't find him.
Yeah.
So
See,
yeah.
I wasn't around. This is all.
You were at work. Yeah. Not that he could really help me.
Yeah. I get the pictures of the hole dug in under the fence and.
Yeah, so I looked, because why we call him Gimpy is he had a stroke or something. He couldn't really...
He had an issue where his feet, he couldn't walk very well.
But he could get in and out of his coop.
Yeah, I don't know what his issue was,
but he would always kind of have his wing down. He's just odd.
Yeah, he had issues.
Wolf farms, just like we have a turkey that can't see, and,
This is where wayward animals come to stay. And so his name was Gimpy. And nowhere to be found. No. And we found a hole dug under the back chain link fence area, and
big old hole with his feathers.
Yeah, he's the only one that didn't get locked up at night.
Yeah.
I don't know, because before he was Gimpy, he would fight with the other roosters. So we have some roosters in one coop.
Yeah.
And then the ducks, and we kind of have him spread out. We left him on his own. He's got his own coop outside, and but yeah, all the other birds are protected by an electric shock fence that goes around all the pens, which keep them protected. But he's kind of on his own, and and unfortunately, that's not the place you want to be when a coyote or a dog, or we're still not sure if it's coyote or dog. It's hard to.
Yeah, it's been full.
Because we haven't heard the coyotes. Usually we hear them, and they get all yippity when they get food. So I'm not sure what happened there, but Jimmy filled in the hole. Yeah, and
a day later, we checked again because we've been really checking to make sure, and the hole was back.
dug back again. So, so we actually this weekend I put in some more shock fence wire, particularly where the gates are, just so it's because we didn't have it on the gates.
Yeah,
we have it on the fencing, and so this way we have it across the gates as well, just in case they try and.
Yeah, there's no way it can get them without
getting shocked. And speaking of which,
this electric shock fence, it's not the dog one that you would put to keep your dogs in your yard. This is a cattle grade.
It packs a wall up.
Yeah.
And
so this week, so I go out early in the morning as soon as there's any light. Generally, if I can see the lake, I'll go out. So it's generally dark where I can see. And first thing I do is go and I turn off the electric shock fence, which the main thing is in our garage. So I gotta do
open up the garage.
And Dundee always stays right with me. Generally, whenever I'm outside, he is right at my legs. He's kind of trained to do that. Well, he that morning decided to wander off for some reason, and this is the day we found the hole, so I'm wondering if he smelled the dog or coyote. Well, I hear screaming. It was screaming. There's no other way to describe this. So I just go flying around the corner, and he found the electric fence. So I grab him and
pull him off the fence.
Pull him off and run him in the house, and
he's fine.
He's fine. But once they touch it, they can't get off because it's electrocuting them. But his heart rate was fine. You know, I monitored him and held him, and you know, his breathing was fine. No wounds or anything because
it was a short. He wasn't on there.
Yeah, I ran quick. I mean, it doesn't feel good, that electric fence, by the way.
No,
because I didn't have time to turn it off to go get him. You know, I just ran because. So
maybe I need to make a remote on the electric fence where you just turn it off, huh?
No, he just is not allowed out till I'm done.
Yeah. So, good choice.
Yeah. It scared the crap out of me. And him. Literally.
TMI. Yeah, so
I come screaming to the door, you know, because he's heavy, he's 50 pounds, you know, and Jimmy's came flying out to help me, so yeah, his nickname's now Sparky.
Poor pup.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he'll hopefully stay clear of that.
Yeah.
But like I said, the main thing is to keep the coyotes clear of it, you know. Hopefully if they get shocked, they'll remember and run off and not come back. But we've had this since the last... We got... a year or two ago, we had coyotes dig in, and they got our guinea geese, and that's when we actually put the shock fence on.
Guinea geese and roosters.
Roosters and one of our turkeys, and it was not a. Yeah,
those were definitely coyotes.
Yeah, we know that because you chased some of them out.
I chased one.
You know, that little redhead go after that coyote, you see him run.
Well, yeah, he's carrying my favorite rooster, too.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, and then, I mean, I guess.
Then dealing with my aunt, she got her chemo port this week, and so, and then you were out at my grandma's, and
yeah, because we got a bunch of rain, and then the warm temperatures come in, and then all of everything weeds and otherwise starts growing like crazy. So I had to go out to Don's grandma's house and mow the lawns, and they did tractoring out there, you know, because the driveway gets dirt and it had a rut in there from the rains and stuff. So I got that all cleaned up, and then tractored along and knocked down the weeds along the property line and then into the backyard. And so, you know, basically I spent several hours out there doing some maintenance around the house. So it's good. It looks better, much better now that everything's kind of knocked down. Had an opportunity to go and do some photography as well. Brought my cameras out. What?
Because I'm hearing her snoring.
Brought my camera out there because she's got all these antiques and stuff like that, and so I was going to spend some time out there picturing, and I'd taken pictures, and I had started getting going on that, and I get the phone call.
Like, where are you?
We broke the lock on the back gate.
Well,
I'm like, what do you mean you broke the lock on the back gate? Well, Jimmy got it open, he can't get it closed. I'm like, well, what's the problem with that? Well, he kind of used the shovel to bang the lock open.
Well, we need it back there because the thing had dug through again. Yeah.
So we have one of those little dial combination. I mean, it's not high security. It's just enough to keep the gate closed until we want to go out there. But, you know, it sits out in the sand and everything else, and we don't go out there too often. So it's been probably a year plus since someone's gone out that back gate. And it needs a little oil. So, actually, Jimmy thought he broke it. It just needed some work. So I took it and got it all cleaned up. But I get the call, you got to come out and take care of the shock fence and get the back gate locked again. I'm like, okay. So I didn't get a chance to do as much photography as I was wanting. But, yeah.
Maybe today.
We'll see. I have to go out and fix a tractor. It's like never-ending issues, but that's okay.
You
had fun out there.
Fix the quad too.
Yeah, it's springtime maintenance for all of the gas-powered toys because the there's a couple things that need to be done. That's my honey-do list rows of stuff. Things with carburetors generally need to be cleaned when they're coming out of storage. So,
Yep.
I think that's about it. Or is it?
I'm hearing her snore and it's making me tired. I'm like dwindling.
I know, I see. Snap out of it.
Yep. So Farmer's Almanac is by Stony Brook, which is Mama Linda and Bean Brienne, and they are the knitworthy hostesses with the mostesses. And their question is, they're trying to convert to safer products for their home. Have you and James converted to safer products? If so, what products do you like to use? Generally, I use vinegar for everything. I have vinegar, full vinegar bottles.
And dilute it.
I don't even dilute it anymore.
Yeah.
Well, it's an antibacterial.
It cleans.
It cleans, and sometimes I put essential oils in it just so you don't.
It's not as bad.
I don't even smell it.
Yeah,
anymore.
we're used to it anymore.
So yeah, but I also use it for a fabric softener. So that's the fabric softener I use, and that I definitely put essential oils in because you don't smell the vinegar at all. I generally will use lavender or Santa's Tree Farm because I really like that one. But so you don't smell the lavender in it. I have tried making
your own
laundry detergent, and our HE high energy washer doesn't like it.
Well, we did it
gives
before.
Me an error and
we did it before we got a new washer, and that worked fine in that. But the new high efficiency one doesn't like that at all. So we have to stick with the high efficiency type wash, but we do get the Tide free because you have allergies and stuff. So there's no dyes or anything like that. So
yeah, and then I use baking soda a lot of times instead of like Comet for like bathrooms. Although I still use Comet in the Lysol toilet bowl cleaner. I mean, I kind of interchange it depending on my mood because the Comet really breaks out my hands and stuff. So, but at least once a month I do use the full,
just to get it all sparkling clean.
Yeah.
Squeaky clean toilets.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what else I use that are safe products. I have tried using. Yes, I use our liquid soap. I actually use that for our dishwasher.
Yeah.
Because I had tried using a dry formula. Oh, that was a mess. Don't use that recipe. I think it's on Pinterest or, for the dishwasher, the dried.
Yeah.
Yeah, that got dumped. But have you thought about creating a product that you could use on your woolies? And I do use our soap on our
as a
wash for our knits and stuff. So, but you do have to wash it out. It's not like soak even soak though. I still kind of wash it out because it's just creepy to me. Because it is still it still has the same.
Yeah, you just want to make sure it's clean. And...
Yeah, just the thought of leaving. Yeah. So yes, I use our soap to clean our wools, our socks and stuff, and then also I use it to clean our dogs because it's safe. It's oils, so. So yeah, I use that for safe products. I'm trying to think because I
see the gears turning.
I know, what else do
I know it's this habit what we use, so you have to think back. Okay, well, I guess that would be not a commercial, like the vinegar and stuff. I know we buy it by the gallon, and that's generally what you use to clean a lot of stuff with. So
yeah. I still buy Shout though for
stains.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like 50-50,
Yeah.
Sometimes you need the not so, homemade stuff to get some of the stuff out. So.
Yeah. Or like the steam cleaner thing. I instantly think of cat puke and stuff. Because I know there's natural ways with that, but ain't nothing work but shout.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, well, there you have it. I know that there's a lot of different things. I know we've tried a variety of things that haven't worked out.
Yeah.
So it's like hitting
it's a trial and error.
You gotta find what's going to work for you. And,
Yep.
Yeah.
So in the coop. In the coop is I've been just gonna lay down. I've been spinning some Crown Mountain Farms Blueface Lester in the Enchanted Water colorway, and they're no longer dying. But here's 4 ounces of it, and I've done maybe 2 ounces on my wheel. But I thought I would just show the
That's
fire.
like a seafoam green almost. Mm-hmm. That's a neat color.
Yeah, I think this is going to be for the Susan Anderson, her weigh it shawl. When I get done, if I have enough yardage. That's kind of what I'm spinning that for. And then I'm knitting on a preemie hat. And this is going to look... I have a... Was that on the zipper?
It's stuck on the zipper.
Sasha's bag ate my preemie hat. So, I don't even know what the yarn is. I don't even think I mentioned it. Well, crap.
Just leave it. Fix it later.
The yarn, I got it so packed in here, I don't know. It's just extra.
You did something with that, right?
Well, no, I got a finish object with it. I got socks from years ago. Stitch Jones. Color goes to 11. Secret Touch. Superwash Merino. I don't even know if this was a wool girl thing years ago. But so I started another preemie hat. So for the Remembering Remy. Yeah, Remembering Remy knit along that Moms with Yarns are hosting. T.B. McCarthy, Tracy, and Sharon V. Sharon, she's my best friend now. Bronx Knitter 1 on Ravelry. And so, yep, for their knit along. Thank you, because that's going to bug me. And then I started a knitted chemo scarf, headscarf. And it's the leaf and lace headscarf. And this goes into Squeal Like a Pig, too. And it's the pattern's by Carolyn Doe. And I was gifted this by Heartland Knits. Because this was one of the scarves that she really wore when she was going through chemo. So she thought it would be perfect for my aunt. And it is so perfect because my aunt used to wear the bandana scarf things years ago as a fashion statement thing. But so here's the pattern that Vicki sent me. But it's just perfect. You know, especially with the hot weather coming, this is really going to be good. So I had some Comfort DK, which is Barocco. It's a sport weight nylon acrylic. I thought it had said cotton. That's why I thought I'd grabbed it. Maybe it was another one. But it's just so squishy soft.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Yeah.
Very decorative.
So there's that part of it. So yeah, and it's a paid for pattern. So I was thinking, that's not going to be very big because the pattern has, use either 4, 5, or 6 size needles, you know, and I'm like, really, I'm going to have to try to do gauge. But I'd already used this yarn in the Sycamore Vest by Hannah Fettig, so I already knew my size 4 was so many stitches that I cheated. So I went with a 5. Because I'm like, I don't want to swatch for this. I wanted to really just get it on the needles because she'll be starting chemo next week. So
yeah,
I wanted to get some stuff done for her. But that was just so sweet of Vicky to, to let me know about this. And then she let me know about a couple other hats that she really liked. So I got those in my, I'm sorry, Fuji, to-do list, to make up for her. It's intermission time. Go give your pets some cuddles and smooches.
Because I'm having a hard time sleeping here with you
I know.
Moving around.
I keep moving, huh? So, flown the coop.
Yeah.
Since I just showed the one preemie hat. And the preemie hat is by... I will have it linked. It's just the one that I always use because it's my favorite and I know it. So, and plus I love this little you can hang your preemie up. I'm sorry. Mommy just keeps moving, huh? So, yep, one little preemie hat done. I don't know how in the world Sharon, my best buddy there, she knit 8 in a week. And I'm like, how'd you do that? I barely got 1 in a week, But she says they only take her 2 hours, which I never sit that long, but she has like a bus ride, I think, so an hour before, an hour home, so that would
make the most of the commute.
Yeah, so
pretty cool.
They're really cute. I love this little hanger. So, yep. So I have quite a bit of this yarn, so you'll probably see a lot of this because...
That's cool.
Yep. So then I crocheted a... Boy, I just don't have none of this pulled up, do I? It's a crochet, it's actually called Chemo Cap. So that's what this is called. And it's crocheted with the lace. And I used Karen's Simply Soft. So this will be a snug cap. Yeah. So, because I don't know, you don't know what you're going to like until, so I thought I would give her different options of crocheted ones, knit ones.
Yeah, and anything she doesn't care for, she can donate to the chemo.
City of Hope, yeah. So
because they have a collection thing for
so I thought, that way. So did that, and then I know I showed this, but I think it was still on the bobbin where I finished spinning it. This is Flawful Fiber, and it's really an F, Flawful. Because I know someone commented, they go, are you saying it was awful? But no, it's called flawfulfibers.com. So it's butterflies in the field. And I forgot to even count how much yardage I got. And I always count, I always count that.
Oh.
But, so yeah, it turned out really pretty.
Pretty cool. Is that everything that flew to the coop?
Yep.
Oh.
So squeal like a pig. I mentioned the lace sleeve headscarf, and then I wanted to mention Allison. She is a Texas yarn on Ravelry. She this is a free pattern, but she used the groovy sock pattern and turned it into a cowl. So she knew I had knit the socks, so I'm going to bring this up. So she wanted to let me know that she made it into a cowl.
So matching socks and cowl.
Yeah. Huh? So thought I would, there's like a moon in the, thank you. So yeah, that's really cool. She did it out of a super bulky, which I didn't even know they had a super bulky striping yarn. But she said you can substitute any weight of yarns, just to make sure, your needles and add extra stitches. So that'd be really cool. So I wanted to bring that to your guys' attention. Cool. Attention, class.
Groovy cow.
Put those cell phones away. No texting while watching podcast. So, yep.
So is that...
We're to the roundup.
Already?
I know.
Wow, we're just flying by.
I know.
Of course, it has been almost half an hour, so.
No, really?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem that long.
Yeah, I think so. So, remember we got cherry almond, the scent of the month, 25% off. Buy two, get one free lip balm. You can get a free Wolf Farm video podcast button with any paid order at Wolf Farms. Just ask for that in the comments section when you're checking out, and we'll be happy to stick that in your order when we're shipping it off. And I think that about does it. This is just flying by.
I know, it just kind of startled me. It's like, wow, we're done.
Zoom, whizzed right on by. So
until next time,
let's get cracking and hatching it. Bye, y'all.